Sorry, my cat's making very odd noises in the corner. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the arena started. Got enough gold, so we'll use gold for it. There's a daily quest for priest, so I wouldn't mind playing priest, but I'll go ahead and let you guys decide. I'll put a poll up. Alright, go ahead and vote. I think I'd do okay with priest. Probably one of the classes I played the least, but I mean, actually, priest, shaman, and hunter are three that I don't play too much. We played a lot of mage. I played a good bit of shaman. I don't know. It's arena, so it's hard to say what you're good with. It is case sensitive, guys, so when you vote, make sure you do it exactly as the bot says. Alright, we'll go ahead and close the voting and see what the results were. We have a tie between hunter and shaman. So, I'm actually gonna go shaman.
Doomhammer.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Gonna move through this pretty quick. Lava burst, 3 for 5 with a 2 overload is not too bad. We don't really want to go... Well, so we could go a Murloc deck. I think Murloc Shaman, it can be pretty strong. Do you guys want to try a Murloc deck? It never seems to work in Arena. Overload means that for the next turn, you'll have that amount less mana. So Overload 2 would mean the next turn you have 2 less mana. You basically pay it forward. I see a couple people want to go Murloc. I don't know, Murloc is so hard to pull all the cards you need in Arena. I kind of want to try Murloc. There is no dragon deck, unfortunately. Well, I mean, there is a dragon deck, but anyway, we're gonna go Azure Drake. Silverback Patriarch is not a very good taunt minion. Worgen Infiltrator is actually as a 2-1 stealth. You pretty much guarantee get to hit with 2. I like Fork Lightning here though. These are all good cards. I mean, Hex is pretty strong in Arena. I think you pretty much need to take Hex here. Stormforge Axe isn't bad. It's a good early weapon. Acolyte of Pain is great for draw power, but I think Hex is the play. Worgen Infiltrator, we've seen this already. Wind Fury can be really nice. I like Wind Fury a lot in Arena. Lightning Bolt, 1 for 3 damage, 1 overload is also good. I find that in Arena, really minions and buffing minions seems to be what does best. So I really like Young Dragonhawk as a 1-drop. It's really strong because the Wind Fury makes it strong. Ancestral Healing is pretty good. We need really big minions to make it worthwhile, but I think we go Young Dragonhawk. These are all good for Arena. I like Booty Bay Bodyguard. Big Taunt is so nice for Arena. Feral Spirit, more Taunt. Can't really beat it. Not a big fan of Silverback Patriarch. Loot Hoarder is good for the draw power. I think we go Loot Hoarder here. I don't like Arcane Golem where you give your opponent a crystal. Alarmabot is okay. They'll kill it pretty much no matter what. Oh my gosh. Can you hear my cat? What the hell? I really like Defender of Argus though for Arena. We got more taunts. We can make this a pretty heavy taunt deck. It's pretty nasty to deal with in Arena. Wolf Rider is good. Silverman Guardian is good as well. These are all good cards. Why are you leaving, Dwarf? I don't know what my cat's doing. She's going nuts. Alright, see you later, Dogen. I think here I want to go Charge. It gives you basically a form of removal. I like Stormforge Axe here. Let's see. Gosh, this is turning into the super taunt deck. Might as well go with it. Brewmaster can be good. That gives you a form of draw power. We have some decent like charge minion, battle cries. I think I should go Brewmaster here. Lightning Bolt is good. Good minion removal. Novice Engineer. Murloc Tidehunter is a solid 2-drop. I'm going to go Novice Engineer. Sinjin. This is turning into a very taunt-heavy deck. Silence is so good for Arena. Bloodfin Raptor is a really good 2-drop. It's a 3-2. It's above the stat curve. Rockbiter Weapon isn't bad. You can also use it on your hero, which is nice. Dark Iron Dwarf is pretty good as well, though. Alright, so we have epics to choose from here. South Sea Captain, your other pirates have +1/+1. That's not very helpful. A 7/8 taunt with a 3 overload is pretty nasty, but I think we have to go Sea Giant. Especially with totems being out, Sea Giant could be really nice. We have no secrets. Mana Tide Totem is the easy choice here. So Mad Bomber can be okay. It gives you some decent early control. Murloc Tidehunter is really nice. It gives you 2 minions for the price of 1. Abusive Sergeant is also good. These are all good cards. Kind of like Mana Tide here. I mean Mana Tide. Mad Bomber. Wow. Questing Adventurer can be really good, especially with all the taunt that we have. We could actually get that Questing Adventurer up decently high. So yeah. Venture Company Mercenary is not bad for late game. Raid Leader is really strong. Cult Master gives us more draw power. We have a Novice Engineer. Don't we have a Loot Hoarder as well? Yeah. And we have Mana Tide Totem. So we could go Cult Master. With Totems, Cult Master is pretty good. Or we could go Raid Leader. I like either one of those. Venture Company? I mean, big minions do really well in Arena. And it would help our stat curve some. Alright, we'll go big minions. Ancestral Healing, again, we've seen it a few times. We have a lot of taunts. I don't know that I really want that. Thrallmar Farseer is a really good early card. Razorfin Boar is good. Razorfin Hunter is good as well. Alright, we need to try to get some 4/5 drops if we can. Earthshock isn't bad. It's a silence and a point of damage. We could take a second Stormforge Axe to give us another weapon for minion clear. Silverman Guardian, though, fits well on our stat curve here. Emperor Cobra is really good. Ravenhold Assassin is nice. 7 guaranteed damage pretty much late game. Defender of Argus is good, but we have a lot of taunt. Emperor Cobra gives us a guaranteed trade. But I actually like the Ravenhold Assassin. Going Earthshock for the silence. Let's see, we could go for another taunt minion, or we could get Divine Shield, or Draw Power. These are all good. I tend to go for the Silver Moon Guardian to, again, for the mana curve a little bit. Gotta go Mana Tide Totem. It's too good for Draw Power. Alright, so that's our deck. Gonna open a pack real quick. So that was our problem with the Warlock deck, is we weren't opening packs, so we had bad luck. Sorry guys, 1 second. Got a text message from my father. Alright, so let's see. Got an epic. Gladiator's Longbow. So this is a really good epic for a hunter. Basically, the hunter gets to attack but doesn't take damage in return. So, you know, I wasn't so sure about the deck we played last night, and we ended up getting 7, almost 8 wins out of it. So you never know. All right, so let's see how this goes. So this is the first game in this arena series with the Shaman deck. We went with a lot of minions, especially a lot of taunt. Once again, my name is Darhoth. You can follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube at Darhoth. Also, check out hearthstone.com. That is our website. And the Hearthstone 101 guide, which you can find under the general discussion forums. All that information is also in the Twitch channel description, as well as the description for this video if you're watching on YouTube.
Begin for Doomhammer.
So pretty good start. We'll start out with a taunt minion followed by Novice Engineer. This is definitely a more defensive deck, but I think taunt and big minion really is the way to go in arena. In arena, cards tend to have to stand on their own pretty well. You can get some synergies, but it's tough. So we'll go ahead and get our taunt minion down. Next turn we'll probably play Stormforge Axe, maybe, or Novice Engineer.
You know, take candle.
Yeah, go get Novice Engineer, get another... Well, see, we could Stormforge Axe and kill his guy. I like that better. That'll let us keep board control, and we can always play Novice Engineer next turn. We could coin in the Novice Engineer this turn, but I'd rather save coins for later. I'd rather save Wind Fury for a bigger minion, like if we can get even the Silver Moon Guardian down with Wind Fury wouldn't be bad. Or the charge minion with Wind Fury would be good too. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the Mad Bomber, and hopefully we get lucky and hit his stealth minion twice.
Wanna blow something up?
That'd have to be really lucky. No, we hit him once. All the damage went on his guy, so that's pretty good.
To arms!
I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna attack yet. I'd rather save my weapon for clearing minions. So 4 mana. I really wish we could. I mean, I could charge and totem. That's probably what I'll do here.
Ready to ride.
We'll clear his minion. I don't know if I want to coin into a totem or not. I could coin in the engineer. See you later, Holy Snova. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and coin in the engineer. Get another minion down. So still in good shape here. gonna go ahead and get the Silvermoon Guardian down, and if he doesn't kill it next turn, then I'm gonna give it Wind Fury, and we'll start hitting it pretty hard. Yeah, we do have double Wind Fury, which is kind of... We have 3 Wind Furies.
Join or die, or both.
Alright, so... Gotta watch out for his secret now. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna silence his Cult Master. Well, hit him for 1, I should say. And then kill him here. Alright, so his trap is Snake Trap, so he'll pop, what, 3 2/2 snakes? Oh no, Freezing Trap. That's okay, though. That's the best one he could have Freezing Trapped for us, right? So we can Totem. And we can Wind Fury. And with the Divine Shield, we'll go ahead and trade here. And then we'll hit him for 3. So looking pretty good. Oh, he's gonna clear us yet again. So annoying. So my guess is this is probably Snipe. I'm gonna go ahead and play my Novice Engineer. He might get killed by the trap, but we'll draw a card at least.
Like my invention.
Well, we got a card. No Snipe. Go ahead and drop a Totem. I'm not gonna attack because again I want to save my attack for clearing minions. Plus he probably, if it's not Snipe, it's probably a explosive trap or another freezing trap. We'll use Hex on that Sunwalker and get our Azure Drake down.
Oh, if you're sure.
We may actually bounce the Novice Engineer next turn and then play him again, so that Engineer will have gotten us 3 cards. Kind of funny.
The end is coming!
Well, we need to kill that Doomsayer, otherwise he's going to clear the board. Unfortunately, well, we can Wind Fury our Drake and kill him. Which I think is what we're going to need to do here. I want to go ahead and get the Thrallmar out for more damage next turn. I'm gonna go ahead.
If you're
I should
sure.
have. Yeah, I should have attacked before I dropped the Thrallmar in case it's explosive trap. Oh, misdirection. Well, that's okay. Hopefully he hits our taunt minion. Nope, that's all right. So we can't bounce him, but that's okay. Let's go ahead. I want to get as much damage on the board as I can, so I'm gonna
My shield.
drop between my 2 Wind Fury minions so that they can both hit pretty hard next turn. What are you talking about, Allison? I would sign. Sorry, I'm a little delayed on the chat. It's on my TV to my right, so for some reason the chat on mobile devices is not working tonight.
I let the dogs out.
Nice, we get another big taunt minion down.
Get behind me.
Into the breach!
Gonna hit him for 6. And then just gonna totem up here. Awit sign. Awixon. AW. He's gonna have a 10-10 taunter. Oh no, it's a beast. Never mind. So he can't do that. That was a misplay by him. He just cast misdirection or Hunter's Mark, but it only works for this turn. So he wasted it completely. Let's see, 6, 11. We can do 11 points of damage. We can play Sea Giant as well. We can do 13 points of damage.
I see your
Still gonna go ahead and clear.
I'll take him out.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
I'm gonna go ahead and put damage into him at this point.
Job's done.
It's obviously looking pretty good here. So we can do, what, 5 points of damage? Can't quite kill him. But now I have Sinjin out.
Tadingo! Yes! Remember, kill for lust!
I could have killed him with my weapon and my AI. That was bad. I totally forgot that I totally forgot that I had my weapon still. It's been there so long. It's gonna be game regardless, but bit of a misplay. Yeah, I could Youthful Brewmaster the totem back. Would not be a bad play. Alright, GG. Alright, so first win with this deck. Felt like we were in control pretty much the entire time. Got down to 15 health, but never were really too concerned. Alright, so going into game 2 with this Shaman Arena deck. First game went pretty well, despite a couple misplays.
Versus. I will fight.
Alright, so
with
fighting
honor.
Bastin the Paladin. Basting. Alright, so let's see what we got here. I don't want Venture Company Mercy this early. Fork Lightning's not bad. Wolf Rider's pretty good. I'm gonna drop the Guardian. We really need something better on drop 4. This isn't bad. Gonna be a little slow, but the good thing about Shamans is you can always totem up. Daz Dingo. We have Daz Dingo in the deck, we just haven't gotten him yet. So, I doubt he's got a Murloc deck. I guess that's possible. We could coin into a totem. But then we have nothing for turn 2. We'll play another totem. I'm going to go ahead and coin in. Well, so notice we can't use Fork Lightning because he doesn't have two enemy minions.
Job's done.
If he doesn't take out our totem next turn, we'll probably do Fork Lightning. Well, maybe. We'll see. We have Feral Spirit, so I could have coined in the Feral Spirit. It probably would have been the better play on turn 2. So like I said, we're going to be a little slow this time around with all these 3 drops. I can't imagine he has a Paladin Murloc deck in Arena, but if he does, that could be pretty scary. So anyway, we have Earthshock. We can go ahead and Fork Lightning here. I don't know if I want to Fork Lightning or if I just want to totem up. I think I'm going to totem up. Next turn we'll do Feral Spirit. I'd rather use that than Fork Lightning. 2 2 overload this early is pretty nasty without having taunt down. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I agree. That's why I didn't fork lightning, because it would have been screwed next turn. Feral Spirit, even though it's got an overload of 2, is fine because we'll have 2 taunt minions down. And if we have to, we can play fork lightning on top of that.
It's time for a little blood.
Well, that's why shamans are so nice, because the totems, even if you don't have early cards, you still get some board presence. Wow, he's going really heavy.
Job's done.
The good thing is none of his minions can kill these guys 1 for 1, so he'd have to 4 for 2 if he wants to kill everything. Or actually, he couldn't even do that, not without some buffs. Now next turn we're only going to have 2 mana. If we're really in trouble, we might Fork Lightning or Earthshock. Probably Earthshock the Cult Master so he doesn't get to draw any cards from it. Well, he's getting to draw, never mind. That was a good play for him because he gets to draw a bunch of cards now. So even though he's going to make a lot of trades, he'll get 4 cards from it if he wants. So that was really lucky for him. Well, maybe not lucky, he might have had it, you know.
Move quickly.
It's definitely the best he could have made of that situation, I think. So we don't, unless we draw something that's a 2-drop. There's not much we can do here. Fork Lightning will do 2 damage. And we can go ahead and clear the board as well. I'm gonna go ahead and Fork Lightning.
Death again!
Job's done.
It wouldn't have made a difference hitting the Berserker. What did I do wrong? Explain what you think should have been done differently. I'm not seeing it.
Let me think.
They'll never know what hit.
Oh, if I hit the Berserker first? Well, I could have done that. So let me tell you why I didn't. Because I didn't want to change. I didn't want my taunt minion to become a 2-1 and get removed that turn. That was the thinking. It might have been a better play, you're right, to do it the other way, but there was a reason why I did that. I wanted to keep the taunt minion up because I knew I'd be overloaded, and I wanted it to be as healthy as it could. That was the rationale. Kind of want to save the Wolf Rider for when I can Wind Fury him. So I think here I'm just going to play the Thrall Bar. Yeah, now I see what you guys are saying. At the end, it's not going to make a difference because he's still going to be able to kill the minion. But I wanted to keep him from being able to, like, use Consecration or any Paladin, just removal.
wonder.
Hey, Sapper. Saper.
I've got a
Welcome to the stream. Thanks for watching. It did make a difference here, actually, because now he had to actually attack the minion to kill it, so not too bad. So let's see, we have a couple options here. I think I'm actually going to totem up in Defender of Argus. Just to give us some taunt.
My shield for Argus.
Job's done.
So we're losing board control a little bit here. We need to try to get ahead. It's tough once a paladin gets board control to take it away. I still would like to Wind Fury this Wolf Rider for 6 damage on him at some point. Probably do Frost Elemental next turn if we don't draw one of our talent minions.
Think.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Wow. He actually does have a little bit of a Murloc deck with Paladin. That's pretty ridiculous. Unfortunately, this is not looking good. We'll probably have to play our Frost Elemental next turn. We're going to take 6, 7, 10, 13 points.
I must move quickly.
Alright, so gonna freeze the 5.
Into the
We'll
breach.
trade with the 4.
Job's done.
It's the best damage. That's the most amount of damage we can get off the field that turn. Well, the problem is if I dwarf this turn, I can't.
Let me think.
I can't use Wind Fury this turn, so maybe I'm just not seeing what you guys are talking about. Yeah, I can do a lot of damage next turn. The problem is that I'm not gonna live long enough.
I wonder.
My shield for Argus.
I'd be very surprised if he doesn't kill my guy off. Yeah, he'd be crazy not to kill him.
I must move quickly.
We could really use Hex or taunt minions here. Sinjin will help. Before I play Sinjin though, I'm gonna drop my Novice Engineer.
I hope you like my invention.
See what cards we get. Loot Hoarder. Alright, so
Tadingo. Yes.
gonna go ahead and totem up and hope we get the taunt totem.
Job's done.
We did not. Healing totem will give us another point of health though. We're still gonna take 6, 9, 13 points of damage minimum. That's gonna be Blessing of Kings or something. I can't believe this guy's got a Paladin Murloc deck. I mean, it's not really a Murloc deck, but he obviously tried for it. Oh, Consecration. That's gonna fear the Lord. So, it's gonna be game next turn. Most likely. I mean, I can't imagine what we can get here. Although he's got one card left, which is kind of sad. Well, we can Hex. Alright. We don't, we need 10 mana. Alright, we Hex this guy off. She's not gonna do us any good.
Ready to ride. Taste my steel. Taste my steel. Taste my steel.
Job done.
Well played.
Alright, so lost that game. So, first loss, 1-1. Not too terrible. It felt like we were always behind that game. Beware the Murlocs, yeah. I don't know that we could have done anything too different there, honestly.
Versus?
He had a better start than we did, and we just never could recover.
For Doomhammer.
Don't need Sea Giant this early. Really, these are all not cards I want on my starting hand. Wind Fury's, so Young Dragonhawk will be okay. Venture Company Mercenary is going to be dead weight for a while. But we'll get the Wind Fury minion out.
Job's done.
So, if you have any questions about the game, guys, or the deck, or anything else, feel free to post in chat. I'll be happy to answer whatever I can. Let's see, we could go ahead and Earthshock and kill this guy. We could totem up. I kind of like Earthshock here. Keeps our Dragonhawk alive.
Job's done.
Yeah, turn 2, kill minion. We have Ironbeak Owl here, so... Now, with the Venture Company Mercenary and Wind Fury could get pretty nasty. That's a long ways off, though. Don't really want to drop the Ironbeak Owl just yet, so we'll just totem up. I'd rather save the Silence for something when we need it. Meanwhile, we'll just keep hitting with the Young Dragonhawk. This Young Dragonhawk's putting in some work.
Join or die, or both.
Wow, he coined in the Cult Master. Not so sure about that. We're gonna go ahead and silence that Cult Master. And get another totem up.
Job's done.
No. I'm a little tired, I would say. Nothing sad, don't worry. I'm usually smiling because I'm laughing at something somebody said in chat, but y'all been pretty quiet tonight.
Job's done.
So this is the, I wish we had Totemic Might in our deck somewhere with all these totems. We'll probably do Dark Iron Dwarf and another totem next turn. Well, maybe not. Abomination is the anti-totem card. So, for those of you who haven't seen Abomination, he's a taunt, and when you die, he deals 2 damage to all characters, which will just kill all of our totems. But we can get Sea Giant down now. It's Not bad. I'll save Wind Fury for later. So I'm going to go ahead and totem first. That way I'm guaranteed to get the taunt totem. And then, do I want to put 1 point of damage into the Abomination? It can't hurt. I mean, I'll lose my totem. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to end my turn. Yeah, Abomination is really, really good for Arena. So he might choose to run... He'll probably run the... Well, he can't because of my taunt minion. I was gonna say he might run the Abomination into my Giant, but he can't. So if he doesn't kill that Giant, we're going to do 16 points of damage next turn. Actually, we'll do 20 points of damage next turn. I guess he'll do what he can to kill that Giant. He's got to have 2 points of damage somewhere in his deck.
True north, red.
There he goes. It's too bad. 20 points of damage would have been nice. Still in good shape, though.
Ready for action!
I hope you like my invention.
Oh, Hex, nice. Well, you know what? I'm gonna actually hold Hex now that I think about it. I think I'm gonna hold Hex for a bigger
Shall
minion.
not fall.
Job's done.
Keeping our draw power up with the Mana Tide Totem, which is nice. So next turn we could, again, Dark Iron Dwarf and Wind Fury. Yeah, now Hex on the Sunwalker is gonna be so much better. Because Sunwalker as a 6-drop, as a 4/5 is not that good. Once you silence it or Hex it or anything, it's not that good. So that Silverman Guardian will do 10 points of damage next turn. He should go ahead and kill my taunt minion with this Argent Commander. He chose not to. Or maybe... No, there he goes. It's the right play. Oh, Mad Bomber. Alright. Well, we can't Hex Dark Iron Dwarf and Wind Fury. So I think what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to Hex. We'll trade.
If you're sure.
Gonna Wind Fury the Silverman Guardian. Take out his commander.
Remember,
3 points of damage to him. And go ahead and get our Thrallmar down.
What does the future hold?
Job's done.
I could have bombed, but I'd rather save that in case we need some board clear later. Like if he gets some crazy board clear, I'd rather us be able to respond with the bomber and at least try to clear his in return. The bomber can hit any characters, so that includes both heroes and all other minions. Hex would have been nice on the Savannah High main, but it's okay. Alright, so let's see here. So we could Dark Iron Dwarf and take out his High main with the Wolf Rider. I actually like that play.
Ready to ride.
You call that a weapon?
Taste my steel.
And then, well, let's see, we can clear pretty much
I see.
his whole board
Remember,
without
kill
Wind Fury
Talos.
minions.
Remember, kill Thalos. Remember, kill Thalos.
I see your end.
If you're sure.
Job's done.
There is little time.
I want to maintain board control. I could have hit him harder for sure, but... If that trap is explosive trap, that would be pretty rough. We would lose everything but the Dark Iron Dwarf. I don't know if that's explosive trap or not, because I don't know. If it was explosive trap, I'm not sure. Well, he probably was hoping he would hit the Dark Iron Dwarf. Yeah. So, that probably is an explosive trap, is my guess. Which means he would clear the board if we attack him. But I don't know. Well, we gotta do it at some point, so let's see what it is. Yeah, explosive trap. Kinda what I figured. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and play the Mad Bomber. It's the best chance for him to hopefully do damage. Well, 2 to us, 1 to him. We'll get our Azure Drake down. You know what? Let's go and get Questing Adventurer out.
Give me a quest.
Job's done.
So we have Fork Lightning, which should be able to kill small minions if he drops. And we have Frost Elemental to deal with a big minion. So, not in bad shape still. We have our Venture Company Mercenary back there too, so...
Summoning portal open.
Well, we'll have to deal with that pint-sized summoner sooner rather than later. Oh, Feral Spirit would be nice here. Yeah, we can drop all... Alright, so we're gonna get Feral Spirit down. And then... I'm gonna go ahead and Fork Lightning. Got the Pint-Sized Summoner off. I'm not too worried about Loic. I'd rather get damage in. And actually, we'll just go ahead and freeze Loic.
Job's done.